Hi, so today we're going to take a look at the most important differences between protists and bacteria. At first it may seem like protists and bacteria are extremely similar because they can both be unicellular, so I'm here to clear up all that confusion. First, we're going to talk about bacteria. It is a prokaryotic cell, which means it does not have a nucleus inside it, nor does it have any organelles like mitochondria or a Golgi apparatus. It is much smaller than a protist and is always unicellular. They have the genetic material in a big looped mess in the middle of their cell, while eukaryotic cells have the genetic material in linear form by using chromosomes. Bacteria reproduce by binary fission, a form of asexual reproduction, and are able to reproduce very quickly. Bacteria belong to the domain Bacteria. An example of a bacteria is Mycobacterium tuberculosis, which is the bacteria that infects the lungs and causes tuberculosis. It is in fact a bacteria mainly because it is a prokaryotic cell. Next, we're going to talk about what a protist is. Protists are eukaryotic cells, meaning their cells do in fact have a nucleus and organelles inside them. They can come in both unicellular and multicellular form. Their genetic material is contained in neat chromosomes which are stored in the cell's nucleus. Protists can reproduce either asexually if they're unicellular or sexually if they're multicellular. Protists are part of the domain Eukarya. An example of a unicellular protist would be Plasmodium malariae, the parasitic protozoa that causes malaria. Although both the tuberculosis bacterium and this parasitic protozoa can both cause disease, the protist that causes malaria is a protist mainly because it is a eukaryotic cell. To recap and to go over some of the main differences, bacteria are prokaryotic cells and protists are eukaryotic cells. Protists are about 10 times bigger than bacteria in terms of cell size. Bacteria have the genetic material in a looped mass, while protists have theirs in chromosomes. Bacteria reproduce asexually through binary fission, while protists either do that or sometimes reproduce asexually, so protists come in both forms of reproduction. And, finally, the two are in completely different domains, which is the highest form of classification of living things. Bacteria are in domain Bacteria, and protists are in domain Eukarya. I hope that helped, and thanks.